That it will just create the conversation that we've needed.
The Boise School District hopes to raise more awareness around preventing suicide.
This comes nearly a year after the Treasure Valley saw an uptick in students dying by, by suicide. As Abby Davis learned, middle and high school students, or schools, I should say, are making a big push to kind of increase the stigma or decrease the stigma.
Especially now, yes, especially now because this week is actually National Suicide Prevention Week, and that is part of National Suicide Prevention Month. Students are learning how they can recognize the signs and that it's okay to ask for help.
I think it's really beautiful to see everybody at Capitol supporting each other.
Outside and inside, where students created a wall of trust.
It's made up of names of different teachers and students that people in our school trust.
Capitol High School's Hope Squad organized this week's projects. It's a new class,
kind of as a precursor to Suicide Prevention Week.
Created in response to a cluster of suicides last fall.
So we teach curriculum on suicide prevention. We do community events here at Capitol and in the community.
The Ada County Coroner's Office says 14 young people died by suicide in 2023, compared to 1 the year prior. 4 of the students who died by suicide in the fall of last year were Boise School District students.
It's devastating. It's devastating for the teachers. It's tough on the families. It's tough for those students. It's tough for the mental health professionals. So we had to do something.
All of Boise's middle and high schools now have a Hope Squad. Counseling supervisor Jason Shanks says they're also teaching new curriculum for National Suicide Prevention Week, Signs of Suicide.
It is to essentially make sure that we have all of our students knowing what to do if they come into contact with a student that may be struggling with thoughts of suicide, who may be showing signs of suicide, and within themselves if they are having thoughts of suicide.
Well, ever since 2020, I feel like everybody who's our age in high school was like very socially isolated, and it caused a lot of us to have a lot of issues with our mental health.
I myself had struggled with, thoughts of, would I be better off not here, dealing with my depression. Pretty much alone in isolation during COVID.
Senior Chloe Price and junior Divya Dinesh joined Hope Squad to help other students know they're not alone.
We can get like a couple more clubs in on it and like fully invested in it.
I can help to create a world where we have, less stigma around it and just less suicide in general, because we'll have a broad education about it.
And I'm really glad that this district is touching on it now. And I think it's only gonna become more apparent in the future because mental health is an important issue. And I'm really glad we're all talking about it.
If you need help or know somebody that needs help, call 988, the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline. The Boise School District is also part of an action team with the City of Boise, a local nonprofit, and several other partners. They're looking at ways to better support kids and teens in our community.